say it's a wedding. As soon as they found out that it was a wedding, then the prices would get ridiculous. Wedding. As soon as you put wedding, they charge you $1 million to get exactly what you could do.
But why is that? Why is that? Because they know that people are living into the fairy tale. And the dream
romance,
of it, and the romance, and it's your day, and the principessa way of being.
Right? That
and
means
it's
princess in Italian.
You know, it's just.
But it gets to the point where I think it's not fair to the bride or the couple.
But it's not what right. You want. You deserve it.
When I got married, my husband and I, we paid for our wedding together. And then I decided, what if we don't attach the W word to it? Don't say it's a wedding. As soon as they found out that it was a wedding, then the prices would get ridiculous. And believe me, as soon as we said we're having a party, the prices went down. We went to different venues. We're having a wedding, how much would it cost? You go to another one, we're having a party, how much is it going to cost? The prices were less. And the pressure wasn't so profound.
And so many weddings that I've gone to have been wonderful, wonderful times, like a really great time. But they've been creative on some cases, right? On making it an expression of their love for each other that's unique to them.
Yeah.
And so they've either paid the piper, paid a ton of money, but others have had really creative weddings that were able to bring that cost down in the money areas.
Which one was your favorite idea?
Yours was. Hers was traditional in some cases, as it was in a church, right?
Yeah.
But the reception was a great time. It's probably one of the best weddings, including my own. It was really fun. But I guess the key is make sure you just have the guests that you as a couple and a family can afford. Different cultures have different expectations, but how far down the line can you go? Make sure that everybody that you've decided to invite is actually there because they know the bride and the groom, not just a token invite because, my mom knew this person. That starts to balloon prices as well.
When we got married, dating myself again, the bachelorette party was in a restaurant right?
But like if you're doing your bachelorette in Vegas or New York or these big trips in your mid-20s when that was customary for us to marry, we didn't have the money for that. But if you want to go and marry and spend that kind of money, don't complain you don't have any money because that's a good $4,000 or $5,000 right there.
It's a lot of money for one day.
It's an unforgettable day and it's an amazing day. Is it worth down payments on a house?
I had a great wedding. I love weddings, but I think at the prices now, I don't know if I would spend a whole upload of money. I don't
doing it again.
What?
Bah humbug.
I'm not bah humbugging. The only thing I would do differently, if I could do it all over again.
What would you do differently?
I would have hired a videographer, not a photographer, because I wanted to look back on the day and I wanted to know what other people were doing and how the wedding ceremony looked. I wanted to see myself.
Yeah.
Right?
But back in the day, it was not as used that much. We couldn't afford both.
It was an issue of we could not afford to do both. But if I could do it again, I would hire a videographer. I could watch it with my husband and my son. That's a big regret.
Yeah.
What would you have done differently? We got married a long time ago. Before.
Just punch her, I swear. I think along the same lines. At the time it wasn't so popular, but the videographer would have been nice.
Yeah.
Alexia Seaglass Entertainment would have been nice at that time. Going back and having your kids, they would have liked to have seen it.
So anybody who's engaged to be married, consider
pay
the
that
videographer.
Money. The pictures are everywhere now.
Yeah, pictures are important, but I thought the videographer, I would have been able to show my kids us getting married. If you want to save money, go in there and don't say it's a wedding, say it's a party. And then you'll save yourself a whack of cash.
Put the money in the honeymoon and the rest of your lives. I'm not saying to be El Cheapo with your wedding, but it's about the fun you're having together and the rest of your life, not this one day. I'm the bah humbug now.
Yeah, bah humbug. I was just going to say bah humbug.
So if you could please follow us on YouTube and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And then like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube.
Yes.
Until next time.
See you next time on Twin Talks. See ya.
know, when I look at some of the weddings I've gone to, there was one where they had huge table dressing, like candelabras almost, like the big table dressing. It was absolutely stunning to look at when you're looking at the whole room. But when you actually come and sit down, we can't talk to each other. It's a round circle. That table dressing was probably about $150 to $200 each setting, but it's like we're looking around it. Keep that mindfulness. Who's really remembering every single decoration?
Yeah.